How much do you assess you have done?
That is a very good question. Largely, I would say my manifesto had two areas. One arm was to promote the party, the NRM party. Then the other arm was for social development. The NRM party are promoted it from the grassroots by facilitating each and every meeting from the time, actually from before I became a member of parliament and up to date. NRM is now a strong party in Terego. If I can tell you, the opposition that has brewed across West Nile is from my constituency. So we have promoted NRM very strongly in Terego, in general. And the structure is now well set from district up to the village. Then on the other side of social services, I can say social services and the representation of the people of Terego West. I would deliver. I would deliver on my manifesto. Now the last things which were left were installation of solar in the churches and the mosques, and installation of the solar street lights in the markets. Now we have started installing solar systems. We started already in the Bilefe and the Katrini. When you go to Tsobi, when you come to some parts of Katrini, they already have solar systems, solar street lights in the markets. So largely, I will say the time before we go into NRM primaries, I'll be about 90% of what I said I will do. I'll have covered about 90% of my manifesto. And that makes me very, very eligible for any voter to vote me again. For any voter that had left me for any other reason to come back. For any opposition member who thinks I'm not a member, if he reviews what I've done, will vote me again. Especially Honorable Ward understands my work. He knows what I've done. One time I joked, he told me he's supposed to be promoting me, my promoter. Because he knows what I've done right from his village to Wafa. He has known what I've done in the Terego. And he's a good friend.
So, your constituency has a number of people who have shown interest to come and contest in the NRM party primary election. And again, on top of that, there are also some who have shown interest to come uh, as opposition in the general election. So, if you look at them, if you assess their strength and also yours, do you think you can beat those who are coming in the NRM party primary election and also again go and beat those who will come as independent or opposition in the general election?
Well, I do not want to get interested in assessing somebody's weakness, somebody's strength. That's not my way of politics. As I told you earlier, I'd opened up the constituency to anybody who feels has interest to contest. So it was open. So I will really want to improve on my strength so that I can win the election. So I don't want to I don't want to move into assessing who is coming, how many people are there, and what. I even don't know the people who are coming. I don't know. I have no interest. But we shall know them if they pick forms and they go down there because we are going to joint rallies. We shall meet down there. So and that is it. So the NRM primary election, for me, I see myself as the most favorite candidate who will win the election. And once that is done, if we go with the party rules, we have the numbers to go through the general election without any hassle. Where the opposition comes in, but we shall win them. NRM, NRM.
If you look at your manifesto from the previous year, going like sector by sector, how do you see it like from the education sector and also health sector and any socio-economic transformation? And when you go to climate, the issues of climate, how do you see them, review them as you might contribute? contributed.
Yeah, thank you. If I can count one by one, sector by sector. For water and sanitation, we have 3 motorized boreholes in the constituency. We have 8 handheld, newly dug. Then we have repaired more than 30 boreholes in the constituency. Right now, as of today, we are repairing wells and boreholes again. If you come to roads, their roads have written letters. They've opened the road from Katrini Nyadri. I have the letter. I will go and show it to the people. We have all the roads we have just opened, and I'm the chairperson of the district roads committee, and that tells you exactly what is done. And the education, I've facilitated the schools around. We installed, repaired the solars, installed solars in some schools in Terego, and most importantly, I brought a school where the first lady, the minister for education and sports, wrote a letter and moved the school from Udupi to Lezu because I wrote a letter to her. The school is under procurement now, under UC project. And the many other schools. In the sports, I've bought footballs and uniforms to clubs, and I'm going to deliver more this time around. Then when you go to health, we deliver the beds, and even had a medical camp at Itilio, where we treated the people with the eye problems and gave the mattresses, gave the beddings and the mosquito nets, treated the people. All this is on the record. Then when you go to agriculture, I introduced the CS seeds. The only challenge was people refused to grow it. The few who grew, they are the ones who filled the market. But the market was available. For the farmers of the tobacco farmers of West Nile, it is me, Dr. Musa, then Honorable Feta, who worked hard to get farmers' money. And now they're receiving money as of now. So what more? When you go at the regional level, it was me who presented, who wrote and presented to the president and asked for a CT scan. Now the CT scan is Terego. There's a motor coming. So all this, the power, when you look at the electricity line, that electricity which is running around the West Nile, that was a project I worked with at REA. That was the World Bank project. That was my department. So I started writing the proposal for the country with implementation until commissioning. So where will people of West Nile put me in this? If I'm not part of the development of West Nile, if I'm not part of the development of Terego, where do they put me? So they are the leader they deserve for the development of Terego, for the region.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Leku for your time, for explaining to the voters what you have done for them in the past 4 years. And we wish you all the best after you pick your nomination form. We wish you all the best and success in your campaign.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, our viewers, we have come to the end of today's coverage of politicians from Western region, and we are going to